I saw the guy and I was like, oh, it's just some guy who's sick and cold. No.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
That's
exactly what I thought.
I was like, that's weird, but maybe, I don't know, he has sensitivity to light or something, but no, he just happened to be the guy that's going to get to Grand Finals today. So.
Right, yeah. Because there's a couple of people that have worn those masks today.
Yeah, Austin, I don't know if Austin is, like, sick or, I don't know, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so, we got... KPan versus Chad. No.
Nicaboy. On Yoshi's story, game 1.
So this matchup is one of the reasons why I consider switching from Sheik. It's
a very rough matchup.
It's a rough matchup for both of them, to be honest. And it really just depends on who is both better at the matchup and better at the character.
Right. I think this is one of Sheik's better stages in the matchup.
Definitely. Well,
because there's nowhere for Falco really to run and just like laser. You know, like on bigger stages he can kind of just fall back and laser, and that gives Sheik a pretty tough time if they're not a competent, if they're not a competent defensive player and they don't have like a good shield game. But Nicaboy is obviously a really solid player, so we'll see how this match.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think. Oh, wow. Just KPan stalling there. So the thing I noticed about KPan is, obviously you've had the chance to play him. He's one of the most adaptive, at least Georgia Melee players I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, every single match I've seen him play, he'll get kind of sort of bodied the first 2 stocks, and then I'm like, wow, really? What happened there? And then he won't get touched. His last 2 stocks won't even get touched. Like, he goes nuts because he's adapted to the other players' style and different options, their habits they're choosing. Oh wow, that was great.
Yeah, that's a very impressive skill to have.
Oh no, KPan kind of SDs there a little bit. It's okay because, oh wow, and then Nika SDs.
It's not the most.
It's a little wacky
sloppy.
going on right now. Alright, so that's something I've noticed is KPan is not really firing a lot of lasers. I don't know if it's not his style or he just respects Nicaboy's ability to potentially shield them. So.
Yeah. I mean, this stage is really like close. Ooh. It's really small, so
yeah. That's true. His ability to fire lasers is hindered by the size of the stage.
Yeah. That's why I always strike to this stage as the Sheik main against Falco.
All right. Well, Nika up the stock. I mean, it's gonna get taken. No, not right here. All right. Great DI on Nika's part.
Very great DI.
Ooh. Oh, wow. And the forward tilt, just knocking him into the side of the stage.
Nice nair from Nicaboy.
Good edge guard. Good edge guard.
Very nice.
Alright, so Nicaboy goes up 1-0. But that's the thing about KPan is his adaptation. I've said this to Sam when he was over here commentating with me. It doesn't just go those last 2 stocks. It carries over into game 2.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does here. If he gets tech chased a bunch, then he won't. He won't do anything.
He goes to Georgia Tech, right?
KPan, I'm not actually sure.
I believe he does.
I'll have to ask him after this.
I mean, it's a very good school. Like, you would imagine that players coming from that school would, have like a really intellectual approach to the game and would be able to adapt like that.
I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of a misconception. I feel like, I mean, yes, I agree with you to some extent, but there are people at other schools that, maybe are a little bit more intelligent than the average Yolk. There's some Kennesaw players I know that are okay. There's some GSU players that are really good too. So I don't think it's necessarily like if you're from Tech, you're really good, but we can surmise that you have a knack for the game.
Yeah, I mean, it just,
Right,
you know,
right.
you have to be smart to get into tech. That's all I was saying, really.
All right, so that stock will not be sealed because Nika has good DI. And a good tech right there. Oh, wow. And just, oh man, he's all over KPan. Holding out and down smashing, delaying the down smash. That was really good.
Very nice by Nicaboy.
Nah, that Nair barely took it though.
Yeah.
The DI on that hit. Not West Coast DI, that's for sure. Alright, so KPan's option to kind of just camp a little bit. And I mean, that's not a bad option.
No, not at all.
So, you know, until Dales decides he's going to start, like, punching with power shields and stuff, like, this is perfectly fine, you know? And it can get him right back in the game.
Right. FD's a big enough stage to where he can get away with doing that.
Ooh, alright, I like that drop off. Come back up with a 2 lasers option. That was really unsafe, but it did work out for KPan.
KPan seems to be doing the double laser from the ledge almost every time. Do you think Nicaboy could pick up on that and maybe sort of punish it? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, see, double laser is just really dangerous. And man, you know, Dale didn't even have to do that. But he wanted a high five really bad.
Yeah.
Falco wasn't up for it, unfortunately. Nice back air. He kind of needs to get this edge guard. Wow, I'm kind of surprised.
That was close.
Yeah, I felt like Sheik was just gonna grab it before naturally.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, KPan going in though.
The shield is almost broken.
Oh wow. Looking like custom combos out there. All right, well, I mean, hey, you know, the laser camping was kind of working.
Side B
this is bad. Yeah. Yeah, he got Sheik at the end there.
Good games to Nicaboy. Games to KPan.